Welcome back, World Builders. Today we are tackling another death battle matchup, Cell versus Metal Sonic. We're going to break this down to a strict world building lens, giving the characters we love the much needed gravity we have all been craving. I'm going to let the fight play out, then give most of my commentary. I may pause it a few times during the fight just for copyright, just FYI. The link to the entire video is in the description. Let's get into it.
Right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Salutations, Dr. Robotnik. Your reputation precedes you. Bring me your strongest fighter, or face... Then prepare to kneel before your master. Perfect. Tell me, does a machine like yourself ever experience fear? Not anymore! You're dealing with the ultimate life form. Already possesses data. Observe. Chaos. Done. Life form data
Right there.
successfully copied.
Here we go.
It'll take more than that to kill me, puppet!
Still outclassed.
I know. Now I know everything about you, insect. Don't you dare. I am not just the greatest warrior in the universe. I am all of them! If you are all of them, then so am I. I'll never lose to a machine like... I'll crush you! KO!
Where do I even begin? I'm a hardcore DBZ fan, by the way. And even still, I'm not letting Dragon Ball off the hook. I'm not letting them off the hook. They've also done some ridiculous things, especially with Super. But still, this fight, So basically, Metal Sonic had to become Cell in order to stand a chance against Cell. And the only clincher is those Chaos Stones. And what I've seen is that that's been the case with every Sonic matchup. It's the Chaos Emerald, the reality warping, the time stopping. Not every character should be able to get their hands on these Chaos Emeralds.
The baseline rule, strictly one set.
Metal Sonic, Sonic, and Knuckles, the rest of them can't all have them. That's foundationally broken because that would make them all the ultimate character in the Sonic universe. It's like they have to be able to consistently achieve getting all of them themselves. They have to be known to just keep them on them. If this is a weapon that you don't have readily access to, you can't really add it in there because at the drop of a hat, these two meet. They were not able to prepare. You have to understand this is not a hey, you're scheduled to go up against Cell 6 months from now. No. Sight unseen. Metal Sonic is not going to have the Chaos Emeralds. That's number one. Secondly, after Cell's second power up, he would need time to copy Cell again. And this is perfect Cell starting out. What is going to change the balance of the fight is where Cell comes back, the ultimate Cell. So let's see how they stack this up.
Oh, now Metal's got all the powers of the Chaos Emeralds and the Z Fighters? Well, that world's fucked. Our bad.
Cell may have been one of the greatest threats in Dragon Ball Z, but Eggman's greatest creation ultimately proved too much for him. Let's break this down into 4 categories: strength, speed, abilities, and adaptation.
First up, who was the strongest? Well,
that's Cell. That's a given. It's Cell. When it comes to Dragon Ball Z characters, they baseline. I'm talking about Saiyan Saga. They have eclipsed most of entertainment. I take you back to Dragon Ball Z. After Goku got injured, after the Saiyans left, and he was in recovery, he was training. This is training. He was lifting a pyramid with his mind. Baseline. This is before he even turned Super Saiyan. This is Kaioken Goku. Cell is a crisis. Strength, definitely gonna go to Cell. I mean, physical, however you want to put it. Cell is a monster.
it's no surprise that any version of Cell was gonna be way more powerful than base Metal or Neo. Even just using the manga, blowing up a solar system is far beyond the level of power output Metal can match.
Without his stronger forms. With them, the power gap entirely reversed. Not only could Metal match Cell's solar system busting or scaling from Frieza, but he could surpass it with the universe-destroying power of the Emeralds.
But hang on, Wiz. Those Namekians said that Cell was strong enough to threaten a universe on his own.
They did, but they didn't specify how, and there's nothing suggesting he can destroy it in one go, especially since it's only brought up theoretically and without any time frame.
Even being generous and assuming he could just blow it up, final bosses like Time Eater and Solaris can destroy the wider multiverse, and Super Neo Metal would scale to them. Metal Sonic takes the edge in strength.
And with Sonic characters being known for their speed, you might think that was an easy win for Metal.
At his max speed in his super form, he should be comparable to entities like the Time Eater, who in Shadow Generations can destroy entire universes in seconds. By using the radius of the observable universe, we can estimate the Time Eater's destructive wave traveled at about 180 quadrillion times faster than light.
Certainly impressive.
This is another one of those foolish stats. All right, so this is where they would be even because there is no speed faster than light. Cap at speed of light. Strength, again, still believe that Cell could take that. If not, they would also split strength. They would have to split speed.
But let's compare that to Goku's flight from heaven to hell shortly after the Cell games, which covered roughly a universe in distance at approximately...
Alright, see, this is that ridiculous foolishness I'm talking about. Hell is directly beneath the clouds on Snake Way. Goku is definitely somebody who can move at light speed. It's called instant transmission, which is even faster than the light speed that they already move at.
180 quadrillion times faster than light.
Hey, just like Time Eater. The difference, though, was that Goku was in his base form, way slower than Super Saiyan 2 Gohan or Super Perfect Cell.
Factoring in Super Saiyan multipliers, Super Perfect Cell can move upwards of 100 times faster than that, and so 100 times faster than Metal Sonic. Somehow, Cell takes the edge in speed. You know, the...
Once again, There's no speed faster than light, so they both just split speed.
Thing Metal was designed for.
Wasn't expecting that. Let's see if any of their abilities could tip the scales.
They shared many of the same powers, like telekinesis, force fields, and energy projectiles. Of note though, Cell's regeneration was clearly superior, able to fully heal from a single cluster of microscopic cells.
On top of that, Cell's Saiyan genes would let him grow in power every time he almost died, and his Cell Juniors gave him the numbers advantage.
And considering Super Neo Metal had a time limit, Cell would have a big advantage in a battle of attrition.
But with Chaos Control, that became a lot tougher.
Cell and his juniors had no way to deal with Metal boosting his speed or stopping time, something that countered Cell's speed advantage and left him open. And with Silver Psychokinesis, or the Emerald Spatial Distortion, Metal could seriously impair Cell's healing.
So it helped that Cell could fall back on his martial arts abilities in a pinch.
Despite effectively being a newborn, Cell's genetic instincts allowed him to best Earth's most skilled warriors back to back to back.
Metal may have copied Eggman's brains, but he definitely isn't as good of a fighter. The Sonic heroes haven't trained like the Z fighters, and Metal's been beaten by all of them a bunch of times. So all that in mind, abilities is roughly a wash.
Which leaves us with the one thing they're both known for, their capability to evolve and become more powerful in response to their opponents, aka their adaptation.
And frankly, that's where this back
True.
and forth completely breaks. Because at the end of the day, Metal can copy Cell, but Cell can't absorb Metal.
Yes, he can.
Because at the end of the day, Metal can copy Cell, but Cell can't absorb Metal.
Cell's ability to physically absorb an opponent is primarily viable against foes he can match or overpower.
Even if he took Metal by surprise, he
When Metal Sonic copied Cell, he became organic or biomechanic because he copied Cell and his abilities that he cannot do as a pure machine. That's one. So his that strength became a weakness when he copied Cell the first time. Second, Cell most certainly can absorb him because Cell is by default stronger than him. He's faster. And no, he does not require to be stronger than you in order to absorb you. Piccolo was stronger than him. He got Piccolo in the arm and was able to absorb strength from Piccolo's arm, and Piccolo had to tear his arm off and grow a new one. No, you do not have to be weaker than Cell for him to absorb you. He absorbed Goku when Goku was Super Saiyan 3. This happened in GT, I believe in GT, when Cell and the rest of them came back for a time when Gohan was grown. He absorbed Goku as Super Saiyan 3, so that is horse crap. So all in all, with them splitting speed, them splitting strength, and we even want to let them split abilities. Cell would take adaptability, and Cell is who I believe would win this. And I'm not saying that just as a fan. I'm saying that on the practicality that because Metal Sonic became biomechanical the moment he copied Cell, which is what his power is. Y'all can't deny that. If he copies Cell on the cellular level, he's not a machine anymore. He is not purely a machine. He is now an android, which means that Cell can absorb him. And he's not strong enough to get out. Super Saiyan 3 is strong enough to get out. Androids were not strong enough to crawl out of there. So, given that the androids were stronger than base level Saiyans, they were stronger than Super Saiyan. If Metal Sonic gets absorbed by Cell, it's game over. Because even Death Battle gave him the advantage in speed. But that's all for now. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. Share the video if you like it, and we'll see you guys next time.